Hey friends, in this part 7 of the series, we'll continue to discuss how to enter a trade, this time using the sell limit. So with that being said, let's get into this one. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Matt and I teach day traders just like you how to become profitable by teaching different tips and strategies. With that being said, let's get it going. We're going to do a quick review of the last video where we used the sell limit, and I just want to show you how we got to that point so we could use the sell stop this time. So we had this this level of interest right here. We had this level of interest right here. All right, because we had this down candle, the impulsive move with no pullback to it. So that's a level of interest. So you can use that as confluence one. Then we had consolidation, all the consolidation. Then we finally got the break of structure right here. So that's confluence number two, as well as that break of structure right here. We had the impulsive move, so that's confluence number three, and we had this higher time frame key level 4 hour right here. All right, when we had that impulsive move. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 confluences, and then the fifth confluence, always the time of day, which is the London session between 2 and 5 o'clock, which we got the move right here. All right, so let's break it down even more to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so with the 1 hour time frame, we have it hitting this level right here. All right, it hit the level. So if you don't get in right here and you want to be a little bit more conservative, you could use the sell stop. And what is the sell stop? The sell stop is opposite of the sell limit. The sell limit, it hits the level and then it goes down, and then it continues to going down. As it hits the level, it enters you on the trade. But the sell stop now, it's when I hit the level and enter you on the trade as it hits the level and continue. All right, so your sell limit will be set right here at the bottom of this return candle right here. So your level would be what's the open on this candle, which is up here, 1.28022. So I'll take 20. You always want to round it off. 820. So all right, so this will be our entry now. And for a stop, you get an even tighter stop loss. So this one for the last video with the sell limit. Let's see how much of a stop we had. How many pips was the stop? That one you would have a 26 pip stop loss in the previous video with the sell limit. With the sell stop now, your stop is about 11 pips for the sell limit. So right here, we're right here. Price goes up, and then your entry is right here. Once you see it hit this level, you put your entry right here at the bottom of the return candle. And as price goes down, as price makes its way down, you will be entered right here at 1.28020. So what you want to do in MetaTrader, once again, you want to click Market Execution. And then the next thing you want to do, you want to select Sell Stop. And then for your entry for the sell stop, you have 1.28020. And then your stop would have been up here. I don't got that level yet. The high of this is 1.28128. So I'll go 130 actually. I'll go 130. 130 for your stop loss. So 1.28030 or 130 for your stop. So that'll be your stop loss. So your entry once again would have been 1.1802020. So you'll enter that on the sell limit, on the sell stop, once you see this higher time frame 4-hour level hit. And then once it comes down, you will be entered into the trade. Your stop will be the high of the candle that hit the higher time frame level, which is 1.28130. And then as the market takes off, if we were to trade to this level of interest, which I explained in the other video. So if you haven't watched the video, make sure you go back and watch the previous video for why this is a level of interest. And then you could hold this trade all the way down to here. So this would have been your take profit of 1.26405. All right. Now I want to explain something real quick to you. So all of this is after the London session, and then we get into New York. We get the pullback. Now, some of you might get nervous once you see that pullback. You might even jump out of the trade, which is give or take. There's other situations of why you should jump out of a trade if it's going against you instead of taking the full loss. But in this situation, I wouldn't jump out of the trade just yet. Why? Because, like I stated earlier, we had this bearish return candle right here, this blue candle right here, and we had the impulsive move. So obviously the market wants to rebalance itself out before it goes any lower. So it comes back up during the New York session. So it does come back and hit that level. So for whatever reason, say you didn't set this trade up, you didn't set the limit, you didn't set the sell stop, and you fell asleep during London session. Well, look at this. In the New York session, you have another opportunity to go short once you see this pullback right here. And you will set your stop right here once again. So if you missed the sell stop, you got another opportunity in the New York session to take the trade. And then the trade eventually plummets and drops all the way down. to our level of interest. So that is how you set the sell limit. Hope this video was insightful. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below what you think. Any areas that you need improvement in, where you're struggling, or if you just want to say what's up, just leave a comment below. And I do respond to comments, so let me know what's good with you guys. With that being said, make sure you study, and practice. Make sure you practice, a whole lot of practice. Just does not happen overnight, but I promise you, if you just sit down and focus, you will become successful in this market. So with that being said, have a great day. I'm out.